voice, heard but unseen, to now hosting live shows and connecting face to face with our listeners. My confidence has grown in ways I have never imagined, and every conversation, every laugh, every story shared on the Ladies' Room has been a part of that growth. To you, the loyal listeners and fans who've been with us from day one, thank you so much for being part of my journey on Power 95. Thank you so much for being part of the Power journey for 10 years. I'm so proud to be part of a team that is real, that is passionate, and always bringing the energy. Here's to 10 powerful years, and we're not done yet. December 6th, save the date. The celebration continues, and trust me, you don't want to miss this.
10 years loud, proud, and trusted. Power 95, a decade strong.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Cause the ladies' room, go set it right. In the ladies' room, we talk it straight. Love, drama, heartbreak, and fate. No pretense here, we tell it true.
Cause the ladies' room is made for you.
Hosted by Aruna, sweet voice, and all the real talk you can handle. Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide, tell we inside. Cause the ladies' room, go set it right.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the room, the ladies' room. Hope all is well. And it is an absolute pleasure to be back with you for today, Monday, November 17th. And I want to wish everyone a happy Monday. Trust you had yourselves a good weekend. And of course, say a special thank you to our friends at Beacon Insurance, Western Union, Nirvana Spa and Detox. And welcome on board Harry Edwards Jewelers. You know, Christmas is around the corner. And in the spirit of giving gifts and all of that, Harry Edwards definitely is the place to go for all of that and so much more. All right? So I'm sure as we go along, we'll tell you more. But in the meantime, just want to say welcome on board to Harry Edwards Jewelers. And of course to you, my favorite people on radio and of course online, if you're listening via 95.1, 95.3, or you're viewing the live stream on YouTube or on Facebook. Thank you so much, everybody, for powering up for yet another one. Yeah? How y'all keeps? Everybody good? Yeah, we're getting ready for December 6th. That's right, 10 years. And I hope you guys are paying attention to our page and, you know, giving us the love as you've been doing over the past 10 years. And this is all about remembering where we came from. And, of course, you know, paying tribute and homage to those who helped us along this journey. I mean, 10 years is a big deal. You know, when you initially start, you don't even dream of 10. You're just thinking about getting through the first year, and then you get on to the next year, and then you get on to the next year, and before you know it, it's 5, and now it's 10. And we continue to say thank you to all our business partners. Thank you so much to you, the fans, the listeners, because without you, I mean, business partners came on board because they realized, hey, we've got folks who listen, we've got, you know, our audience, so this will pay off, you know? So you are an important part of this. All of this, you are a very important part of it, and it will be remiss of me for me not to say thank you, thank you, thank you in a personal capacity. And I'm sure all the other DJs, personalities will be doing the same in the days and weeks ahead to the big day, you know, reminding you of the fact that we are here because of you. There's so many places you could be, but you choose to be here every day, and that is not something I take for granted because, like I said, so many things going on, you know, with social media, different social media accounts and what have you. There's a lot of entertainment all over, you know. So I am equally, I'm very, very thankful that you guys are here. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, but before we do, let me just quickly shout out all those joining us in the room. And shout out to Expert. Hold on. Let me give my boy a little bly. Where you going?
Early, I tell him she early.
Oh, you look for boy Riggy, you know.
Listen now.
Granny Rhythm from Expert. Lowy Cheers.
Just letting you know that I will be drunk.
That's a nice way to, you know, celebrate our 10th anniversary. Cheers to life on the Port Louis lawn. So, Riggy, you have an idea on the inside. Good morning, Shantae. Good morning, Don. Good morning, Marianne, Nikisha, Unison Joseph, Maureen Isaac, Yvette James, Karen Williams, Roxanne Scott, Sky Park Smith on YouTube, Kimal. Look at my favorite doc in the building. Good to have you here. Kimberly Fontaine, Donna Dumont Edwards, Darren Oxford. Kimal, when you're coming home, Christmas, you know, you're supposed to be Santa Claus. What you doing up the road in the cold? Come on, man. When you're coming home, there's no place like home for Christmas. Vanessa St. John. Hey, Shireen. Precious Joel. Sonia Raymond Nelson. Happy Monday. Hope you have a warm one. Rachel, Lydia James, Jackie Douglas Adams, Ricky, Francis Fair. Shout out to my girl Lisa in NYC. Friday's a holiday, why? Because it's your birthday? Anyways, Christelle Richards, Cam Simeon. Good morning, sis. Happy Monday. Shauna, Tonga Lioness Dakota. Luke Youngstar Smith. Your right name. Abigail Rachel Nelson, Trisha Franklin, Linda Pearl, who else is here? Salim Al Bashid. Well, in the living room, not far from the bedroom. I've never seen you here before, but welcome. Xavier, welcome. Yeah, I've been here for Foundation as well. Melvin Brown, Sorana, good morning. So she forgot her Bluetooth. Plans you're tuning in the plans realize you're tuning in the ladies' room. Welcome in the room. Good morning, Jenny, Keisha. Good morning. All these years I've followed you, you owe me. You thought if I've followed you since Real FM. Yeah, Jackie, for real. For real. So, I have to choose two people from the room. And I know a lot of you are not here. We got something special coming up. And I want to invite two of you from the room. But y'all are so all over the place. I already have one. Jared Sincere says, good morning, everyone. I'm on vacation, so I can join the room regularly. Welcome. And I hope you not just join, but you chime in. Join us live to speak to your men, like the one that I have on the thing, but we'll discuss that topic tomorrow. All right? Don says you jam in. Rita Williams, good morning. G-Eds. Hey, Glendolyn. Akeem, good morning. Tanya and everybody else. They're inside. Empress J. Grand, Debbie Crony. You like Jared Sincere on a permanent vacation. Must be nice to have to get up in the morning and not worry about, what am I putting on to work today? What am I doing on work today? Not a zilch. Amanda McLeish, Morning Ali, Donna Isaac, Jolene. I'm seeing some new names in here, but we truly appreciate you. Morning, Clarina, Nubia Modas, Mimi, okay. Rhonda Moraine, good morning. I'm not all over. Shante, yeah, you're safe. You don't have to ask twice because, you're the prefect. So I'll forward your details. Send me your details, your proper government name, email address, lady. All right? Yeah, I have you. I have to do this today like today. So get on it. All right. Okay, so I see another hand. Gwendolyn, do likewise. Dawson, good morning. Do likewise. And while we're at it, I want to say happy birthday to all those celebrating today. Janice Augustine is celebrating her Earth Strong today. Michael Benjamin says good morning to all of you. See you soon, Grenada. Okay, wonderful. So Janice is celebrating her birthday today. And of course, Janice was part of the team when we officially went live on air. And just the other day, was it August? She made a guest appearance. And hope we'll have her back soon. So happy birthday to Janice. Fearless Linton out there in the UK celebrating today as well. There's a lot of Scorpios around here, man. Yeah, plentiful enough. Who else? Somebody else told me they were celebrating this morning. Dujana Alexander. Martin, what are you doing for your wife today? Celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday to her. Who is Mimi? Andrea, you're very late. All right, so let me get you a little taste of reggae in the back there. A brand new rhythm.
I'm a change man with a change plan. I don't want to keep no secrets. I go make you understand. Must have to play. There's no negotiation. But the courtesy of communication, I'm taking it front. Just letting you know that I will be drunk. Yeah, I'm taking it front. I don't come in home before after one. No,
Yeah, Reggae, that lashing. So get familiar. It's a Larry Chairs rhythm out of Expert Camp. And Expert, when they do a rhythm, they put everything in it. Boise's on it, Golden is on it, Mr. Golden is on it, Riggy's on it, Slaughter is on it. Somebody else missing, but good vibes. Good vibes, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Clear Vision Eye Center, season greetings. Welcome aboard. I want to talk about the weekend and what transpired. And I was out for a bit of the weekend. I don't know if it's just me, but these days when you're out, it's like, I hope that is not what getting older is about, that you fancy being at home than out. And when you're out, you're counting, you want to go out, but when you're out, you're looking at the clock to go back inside. Am I making sense, or am I the only one who feels that way? Like you're eager to dress up and you look good, smell good to go out. And as soon as you go out, the novelty wears out in about an hour and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go home now. I can't stand this. I need to do something about it. It's not working. I have to reprogram myself because I'm not about to sit in this and be like old age and life is not lifing the way it is supposed to. I am not about it. So the movement launched yesterday, and I want to ask some questions though, because I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of, different comments. But first off, if I were to give points, I would definitely give the movement points for a well put together launch. From start to finish, it wasn't, they say a Japa, it wasn't a Japa launch. It was from start to finish, everything just flowed nicely. They seem to have a good control and command of what they wanted to execute. The execution, I would have definitely give it a 9 out of 10. I thought there would be more in terms of what it is about, what is the movement about. Well, let me not say the movement. What it is, the Democratic People, so DPM. Is it DPM, right? A Democratic People's Movement. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing, you know. Will you work with me? DPM? It's DPM, right? Come on now, you're not typing. What did I really do there? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to, it's organized. Yeah, I definitely have to give them for, okay, on. Why did typing button not working? What did I do? Anyways, I don't know why my keyboard is not responding. I was trying to find something. It's DPM, the Democratic People's Movement. Yeah. Democratic People's Movement. Okay, so the Democratic People Movement, they launched yesterday, and like I said, I looked on, I listened, and I definitely have to give them, you know, credit for a seamless, you know, well executed launch. And but my only thing was, well, it did say in due course we'll hear more, but I thought that we could have gotten more in terms of, you know, seeing that it is a launch. What are they about? Who are they about? They did touch Peter David, yeah, he did touch on how it came about and what it is they're looking to do. One of the things that stood out for me was, irrespective of how you feel about the gentleman, I like the fact that we are trying to get to a state of keeping things above board, you know? Too long we've had a lot of the gutter sniping, you know, and the need to be disrespectful. And credit must also be given to the Honorable Dickon Mitchell for staying on that path, but trying very hard to stay on that path. Sometimes, you know, it's easy to slip and get into, you know, the little pecan, but that is politics. But what I realize is we are not learning from our leaders. We are not taking a page from their book. And you would think that if we have leaders who are, who try to keep it respectful, who maintain a sense of, as my mother would say, decorum, and add some class to the whole thing, some of y'all don't follow suit. Because my thing is, and y'all are open to agree, disagree, it doesn't really matter to me, but my thing is, at the end of the day, you don't have to support a man. You don't have to support a party. You know you're yellow, you're yellow. You know you're green, you're green. You know you're pink, there's no moving you, no switching you. But if you choose to go to somebody else and you know that person is not green or yellow, of course they will not be speaking your language. So what I don't get from y'all is, why is it when green have something, yellow go over there and say something, when yellow have something, green go over there and disagree, now orange have something, green and yellow going over to orange. So it's now like teamwork. Let's go against them because they're not for, at the end of the day, it is obvious if you're going to a place that is not of your belief, they will not speak your language. Everything they say will not be what you want to hear. Even if it might make sense, you will downplay it, you will dismiss it, you will disregard it because it's not your thing. So it's okay sometimes to go quietly into a room, sit down, don't say nothing, don't touch anything, and just listen. We don't have to show up and be disrespectful everywhere we go. Because it kind of says a lot about you more than the person that you're speaking ill of. For me, I don't support a certain thing, you will not get me going there. There are some people that I don't align with. You will not get me going on their page. You will not get me looking at their lives. You will not get me, no, I'm not interested. But in the interest of nation, and, you know, this is something that could or may affect everybody in some way or the other, in the interest of knowing what's going on, in the interest of being, informed, you're going and you listen. Hold on. I had to take that call. That was for Boss Lady. So yeah, it is not necessary to me for you to go in a next man's house and disrespect the man in your own place. When you're in your house, everybody get along. You can't go in somebody else's house where you know you and the man don't drink tea, y'all not cool, and expect the man to say things that would appeal to you. It don't work that way. So it's okay to not support, but go over there, listen, and be like, you know what? All right, yeah, we hear you, but we're not shifting from pink, we're not shifting from red, we're not shifting from blue. So that is okay. Because when you listen, you speak from an informed place, but when you're busy typing, you miss everything. So you listen, what aligns with you, you take it, what doesn't, you dash it, and you keep it pushing. Or you just scroll on by. To me, we're supposed to be elevating the discourse, and I think that is what pushed a lot of people towards the Dick and Mitchell administration, because they saw a difference in the words used. It was not gutter snipe, bouncing low, hitting below the belt, kind of politics. And I think that's what a lot of people gravitated towards, because most said they were tired of, what was going on. So they accepted something different. And even on their campaign trail, when we had, what's his name, Laco, whoever, praying, and everybody seemed to understand that, listen, if we want to do better, if we expect better, we have to do better. And we have to elevate, but we can't just elevate for one, and then the next minute you're in the lally, bouncing low, pulling people business left, right, and center. I don't know. I don't get it. I just think we are better than some things, and at the end of the day, I think we are you're doing whoever you're supporting a disservice, and yourself, when you feel the need to, behave in that manner of, disrespecting people. It's okay to disagree. Somebody might say something that don't align with you. I don't agree respectfully. I don't agree with what you're saying. But, calling people names and what, at the end of the day, we live in a democratic state, right? We are not in a socialist. We're not in a communist. So tomorrow morning I could get up and say, I started my own party. What's the name? Aruna Labour Party, ALP. I could get up in the morning and do that. There's nothing under the sun. I saw somebody saying in the comments, and I laughed so hard. I'm like, geez, boy. The ignorance in. Somebody said in the comment on the live, the Honorable Dick Mitchell should ban political parties from forming, because we have to, like... The person saying you should ban political parties from, new political parties from, and I'm like, oh, you're asking man to ban political parties. How we getting up? So, what if man should just get up and say, no more new political parties? Listen, y'all ignorance or ignorance in it. Y'all need to stop. Sometimes you just have to restrain yourself from saying certain things. Because how? Like, how can he do that? We live in a democratic state, and if Tom wants to get up in the morning and start his own party, Tom could do that. At the end of the day, it's votes that count. Anybody could say whatever they want. If you know you're not supporting this person, then you shouldn't be worried about them. Because then jump high, jump low, jump across, jump up, down, they're not getting your vote. But it's okay to listen. That is how you learn. And sometimes we're too focused on talking and typing that we don't listen. If you know in your heart of hearts, your heart is red, your color is yellow, your heart is a house and you're green, nothing and moving you, then why are you worried or concerned? You can just listen with an open mind and keep it pushing. It doesn't matter what they say, who they say. It's not going to change the price of bread. The gentleman decided it is his time to do what he's doing. I just think we need to get to a place of wishing people well and let them go their way. Just for your own peace of mind and your own happiness, just wish people well, and it'll take a lot of pressure and weight off of you because you're carrying somebody's load when they're worked up and stressed and about, oh, this person shouldn't do this and this person shouldn't do that. I've gotten to a place where when I wish people and things well, and you just leave it in the Lord's hand, I just feel so much lighter when I don't no longer carries people's load. That is the man's load to carry now. His own party, that is his thing to whoever running with him, for him, behind him, that is his load. Why take it on? Let him do his do, and you support what you're supporting and build on what you're supporting. But I think we got into a place where, and it's generally, not only in politics, where we figure we always have to tear and fight somebody down in order to do more or be more. We have developed this fight down, and it's like it's embedded in us so much now we don't even realize that it's almost like a way of life for a lot of people to do the fight down thing. It is so hard, and we had the conversation about, women finding it hard to compliment other women. It's across the board. People, humans generally, we just have a problem wishing people well. I don't have to support you to wish you well. The color is what? Orange? You may never put a X, a tick, whatever, next to the orange. What is the whatever their symbol is. You may never do it. But it's okay to wish a person well. You don't have to wish failure on a person for you to succeed. What is for a man is for a man. Doesn't matter what happens. What is for you will always be for you. So no matter how much you see somebody as a threat, or you see what is for you is for you. You support what you support, you know why you support, and you know no matter who comes can change that support. So then why is it necessary to start tearing each person? I was reading to the comments, and every person that hit the stage, the water lady, y'all start on the water lady. Yeah. Y'all start on the water lady. Y'all start on the... Everybody came on. Everybody, and this is something I've been saying for years. We cannot all like or support the same things. To each his own. Because if we all supported the same thing, there'll be no need for any opposition. There'll be no need for nothing. Imagine how life would be if we all supported the same thing. There'll be no balance. How do we keep checks and balances if everybody supported the same thing? And if only people would get to a place where we understand that, hey, I reserve the right to support who I support. So Tom also reserved the right to support who he supports. Melvin, Andrea, they all reserve the right to support who they support. Life becomes easier when you just understand that, every man is entitled to support whoever he wants to support. I believe in what I believe. I support who I support. And it doesn't matter if Jesus could come riding on a chariot for some of you. That is who you're supporting. That is who you're supporting. Nothing could make you change your mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's also okay to respect a man's right to that same right you have. And I think that is where we have the problem. We think our rights alone stand and somebody else's rights shouldn't. I should have my right to do what I want to do, but it's like walking our lives, but we want to run somebody else's. Nobody else can't tell you what to do, when to do, how to do, who to do. But somehow, I don't know who gave us that authority. We want to do and tell other people what to do, when to do, how to do. But nobody can do the same for us. Make it make sense. Just let that sink in for a minute. The same way you don't want nobody tell you what to do, when to do, how to do. What makes you think another person want anybody to tell them what to do, how to do, when to do? So the same way they reserve the right, you reserve the right. That person is not your cup of tea. That person is not your cup of coffee. That is for fine as well. Just let the people go their way rejoicing. But I guess that's just that's just who we are, maybe. But I always say nobody is programmed. So I don't like using that phrase like so we they and so we are. We can adjust and change anytime we want to. It is a matter of wanting to. But some people are just so comfortable and they make excuses. They use all zodiac sign. Well, I'm a Scorpio and I'm a Gemini and I'm a Cancer and I'm a Leo and so we. No. That's how you choose to be. Gabby says Keith Mitchell was in power in Grenada for 20-something years or more. He was the most loved politician for so long by all. That's why he stayed in power for so long. All of a sudden, he's the most hated out here. Everything has its season. Hence the reason why we need multiple political parties, because 15 to 20 years from now, Dickon Mitchell is going to be in the same position on today as Keith. Today is today. Yeah, that's just how it is, you know? So I just think we've gone past that stage. I think we're in a better place now. People are more into the politics. People are more understanding of what they want to do and what they support and what have you. People are free now, or at least they seem to be more aware and more free to type and to express themselves. And that is beautiful. Freedom of expression is a beautiful thing. There are some places in the world you just have to take what's given to you and you can't utter a word. They tell you move left, you move left. In this day and age, imagine what's her name? What is that country? It's a place in Africa where a popular TikToker, she may face the death penalty, and guess for what? For dancing to a song made about the president of the country, mocking and jeering the president of the country. Imagine in 2025 arrested for dancing to a song, making a TikTok to a song that mocked and jeered at the president. What's the name of that place? I was looking at it yesterday, man. Anyway, I hope I find it soon so I can share it. So imagine in 2025, we could mock and dance and make song about people all the time. So freedom of expression is a beautiful thing, but with it comes the responsibility. Not because I'm free and you have freedom of expression. Yes, you're free to express yourself, but with it there comes a certain responsibility. Doesn't mean you can say anything about people, anyhow you want about people. The only thing is, a lot of people aren't dragged before the court to answer to some of these things some of you say. But when people start doing that, you see Orange Man up the road? Look, he going after BBC for how much $1 billion? Anytime somebody, any news network, anybody say anything about him, you ain't like it, true, false, in between, is suing your lily lolo. So that is the only difference here. A lot of people aren't taken to task for what they say. We just feel we have freedom of expression, so we're just free to say what we want. I just wish we'd be a little bit more responsible and respectful with it. All men have a right, like I said, to do what and who, once it's within the confines of the law. It's above board. It's nothing illegal. You don't have to support. Wish them well. That's it. Is it Tanzania? I think so, Terry. Shireen says, but Aruna, some places rules are strict and no freedom of expression. You ought to know better. Yep. Imagine she might face the death penalty for dancing to a song. Anyways. Tanzania, someone says. Jennifer Nifa, Tanzania. Yeah? She faces possible death. Okay, so you guys saw it too. Yep, Tanzania. All right. Faces a death penalty for dancing to a song about the president. And the president is a woman. Imagine that. The president is a woman. But I guess she didn't make the laws. That's what it is. So, freedom of expression. Are we really truly free to express ourselves? I guess it depends on where you are. So, we really have it nice in this part of the world where a lot of people just say what they want about people and you aren't taken to task for it because some hide behind fake profiles, fake names, and faces. So, they think they're untouchable or unreachable. It's just something you just can't be bothered because half of the times people behind fake profiles, all of us broken. So you taking your little kakara to go and get lawyer to sue you for what? You ain't even done nothing probably to even, I can't even probably get back the lawyer money. So they say all are we in the same boat? Getting on, all are we in the same boat, we broke together. So, because my thing is, stand 10 toes down. If you're sure about what you're saying, you can stand up in the court of law, then you don't need to hide behind anything. You stand on 10 toes down with your feet firmly planted, your chest up, and you say it with your chest. All of your chest, even if you have hair growing on it, you say it with your chest. That is what it is, and you stand by what you say. So if somebody drag you before the court, you stand 10 toes down. This is my thing. You have all your evidence to support your cause, and you're prepared to stand the consequences. That's how I see it. But he's calling for the firing of Seth Meyers. You know, the orange man firing everywhere, and anybody that don't agree with him. And it's supposed to be a country big on democracy. So, I say all of this to say, at the end of the day, it's okay to wish people well. You don't have to support. You don't have to like. It's not your cup of tea, not your cup of coffee. Keep it pushing. Yeah? That's all. Who's saying don't forget them there? I'm not seeing the name. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I got with you today. Thank you so much for powering up. And tomorrow we will pick up where we left off. North Korea, they have to wear the state-ordered hairstyle. Inner Peace Meditation says, just joined the conversation, but why your video is so small on YouTube? I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. I'll check in and see. Anyways, guys, don't forget the 2 names you had to call. Yes, 2 names, call me. Yes, Andrea, done, over, finished, finito. Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thank you so much, Harry Edwards Jewelers. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Western Union, and Nirvana for powering up our morning. And do have a great rest of Monday. And like I said, peace and he agrees, you know. So you don't have to like me, but you can respect the thing. So Runa, my MO is whatever people think of me is not my problem. Of course, absolutely not. Why am I stressing myself about what you think about me? You're on your own with that. Later, y'all.
They try to calm me down, they say I can't drink rum.